Alright, welcome back here. We're going to go ahead and just grab cost control because that's my favorite. I love having the extra 100 credits. Gives me a lot more versatility. Lets me level up one more unit, that kind of thing every round. And I'm up against arc lights and missiles. Not a great setup for me right out of the bat, but right off the bat. But that also means that he does not have any anti-air. Should I do anti-air? Let's do some Phoenix. Sorry, dude. Not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, he took fangs. I was afraid he was going to do that. That may interfere with my air, since fangs can counter air. We'll just have to play it by ear and see what happens. A little surprised he didn't take air, considering the fact he's got aerial specialists. He could have popped out some phantoms of his own, or not phantoms. He could have popped out some phoenixes of his own, or he could have popped out some wasps or something else. So I'm a little surprised he didn't do that round one. This give me a chance to respond or prepare for his ooh, nice. That got him all. Gives me a chance to respond and prepare for his actual special card ability, whatever you want to call it, special leader ability later. The nice thing is that all the fangs are down now, so my phoenixes have absolutely no risk. I can just destroy his units with total impunity now from the air. More of my sledges are surviving than I thought they would against those missiles, so I'll take that. That's a win. Nice, nice, very nice. Alright, cool. That went very well. Ah, you got 2 more sledges. Alright, cool, cool. Oh, and the Phoenix leveled up. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Let's take a Wasp Swarm. I just expect he's going to drop Wasps in my flanks, so we're going to put them right there. And let's do that. That will help take out the fangs. I'm going to put a missile there to help protect my flank, in case he pops a whole bunch of wasps on top of my Phoenix. Did take the wasps, and he put them right there in the missile. I caught it. Alright. So hopefully the missile will take out, it won't get all the wasps, but hopefully it will get enough wasps that my Phoenix will not be at risk from them. And then of course my own wasp will come in and help out. We'll see how it goes. Alright, let's see. Oh, I did get them all. Nice. That went really well. He took a rifleman on that side. That's a good counter for the Phoenix. Both sides, actually. But I don't think it's going to be enough. I've got wasps involved as well. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Smoke them. Completely read you, but definitely read your move, dude. Sorry, Geno. I remember his name. I've played him before. Oh, ooh. Sandstorm, Sandworm, or Fortress, or level 3 Sabertooth. Sabertooth would kind of be nice. I could throw that down. Gives me a chunk of health right off the bat from level 3. I could pop down 2 more. It's free, so I'm not spending any money. 400 credits gets me 2 more. Gives me 300 credits, and I could pop AMS on there for, I think, 150. So I have 50 credits left over. That's not bad. Or I could put a fortress down. Put down a second fortress. That'll be 500 credits. Leave me with 200, and then I can pop down another Phoenix. Problem is, I think the missiles will eat up the fortress with no AMS. Same thing with Sandworm. The nice thing about the Sandworm is it stays on the ground. So I could pop the Sandworm in his flank. That would be kind of funny. Oh my gosh, that would be funny. Let's do it. Let's do a second Sandworm. And let's stick with the other Phoenix like we talked about. I probably shouldn't do this. I'm probably going to regret this later. Maybe not. I don't know. I think it's hilarious. See, the Phoenix is in the back row. You take the fortress. Just one though. Oh, and he went with another rifleman. Now you see me? Now you don't. Surprise! Boom! Dead Arclight. Boom! There's a marksman. I keep wanting to call them riflemen from MechWarrior Battletech. And no more tower for you. The nice thing about the worms is once they go underground, they're protected. So even when your tower gets busted like that, it actually just makes them stay underground longer during the timer. Okay, that was hilarious. That worked really well, actually. Alright, he's going to try to counter these guys. So we're going to put crawlers in front of them to help shield them a little bit there. We're going to take the Ion Blast. We're going to Ion Blast this whole side right here. Let's do a little more aggressive of an angle there. I like that better. We're going to Ion Blast that entire side. What if I did this instead? Kind of like that, actually. We'll Ion Blast that side, clear this out for my troops. He's going to have to come up with a melter here in a minute. I really want to put the third one right there. That'd be perfect, symmetrically speaking, but what if I put it right here? Ooh, I have an idea. What if I did this? Straight at the side. So they come straight at me from the side. They'll turn to hit the worm as it's warping in, and then I can just roll right up them with an Ion Blast. He did not try to counter my worms at all on the left. That surprised me. Oh no, they didn't do what I thought they would. I thought they'd come for the worm. At least they get the missile launchers. I thought they were going to come straight for the worm. They went straight ahead instead. What a bummer. Well, this is still my win. That was a really nice volley fire. It's like watching Colonial Musketmen. Didn't do anything either. Kablooey, you're dead. Oh no, he got my Phoenix. Well, we know what to do next with the Phoenixes is to put some electromagnetic shot on there. Mass produce Phoenix. How about that? That's a no-brainer right there. We're going to do electromagnetic. We're going to do range extension. We're going to do another Phoenix. And we're going to do another Phoenix just because we can. And I really want to level those guys, but we're not going to right now. We're going to put another Phoenix over on this side. We're going to level our little crawlers. And we're going to just go ahead and clear these guys on out. take? Oh, he took the steel balls. That was smart. I'll probably do is range extend these guys so they can hit these fangs a little bit better. And I'll start throwing down some crawlers as well to help out. Next round I'll probably do power. I'll do level ups, crawlers, and maybe attack. We'll see how much I've got left over for credits. He's thinking very deep thoughts. What do I do? What do I do? I bought the one set of steel balls. I guess I better buy some Phoenix. I need to counter his Phoenix. What do I do? What if he happened to buy that mass-produced Phoenix? How do I counter the worms? He doesn't have anti-air. Let's do the Phoenix. That's the way to go, he says. I'm going to put some more crawlers over, or more steel balls. I mean, it's not a bad idea. All teasing and making fun aside, but now I've got mass-produced Phoenix. I can pop out Phoenix like crazy. If he doesn't have some serious anti-air, he's toast. And now that they're long-range, electromagnetic, I'm going to be eliminating all of his special abilities. They did get that worm with authority. It is down very quickly. Of course, with the electromagnetic shot, his fortresses can no longer counter my Phoenix at all. My Phoenixes at all. The worm's like, peekaboo, whack-a-mole. The thing with worms, you got to try to separate them a little bit so they don't get hit by the group fire or the splash damage from things like the fortress. Oh, you got that last worm right at the end. What's left? Oh, he's got his two Phoenixes left over at the top of the screen. That's alright, they're toast. Kablooey. Well, if the two worms had survived, that would have been nice. Would have given me a better lead, so to speak, but I'm already looking pretty good, so it's not that big a deal. Let's do a melting point for his fortresses. I'm going to need to do that eventually anyways. Ooh, that cleaned me out really quickly. I need to do these guys to help protect. I'm going to have to borrow. Let's do one more set of crawlers here. Put it up there to distract those steel balls. We'll do melting point there. We'll do the wasp we did last time. Clear out those fangs. Clear out those fangs. I suspect he'll put his wasp back here to help counter. So I don't think I'm going to have the issue that I had last time. My hope is that these crawlers will draw the balls and the balls will come down to these crawlers and the worms are going to like boogie right up in here and start dealing stuff. Generally to aggravate my enemy. He took 2 melting points. That's smart against the worms. But I don't think he's going to win this. At the end, I've still got these extended range Phoenixes. 160 against his 115. Ooh, that was a smart move with the marksman. He's taking more Arcalites to help counter the crawlers. Not a bad idea, not a bad idea. Where is he putting his wasps? He didn't get them on the board. He kept them in reserve. Ooh, rats. He didn't go down, he stayed up. And he tanked the melting point head on. Not super great. They both take melting points head on. Ow. So the worms are DOA at the moment. That's alright. Did he take his melting points? He did not take his melting points. And my wasps are acting as chaff for me against the melting points. That works out really well. And now my Phoenixes are just going to roll everything up in this game. Boom. Fun match. Not bad. XDS. I have one of those. Mine's 3.3 inch barrel, 9mm. Not bad at all.